if Durham is on your radar as a potential new home, then there's a few things that I got to share with you today, because you need to know what Durham is really like if you're considering moving here. And be sure to stick around to the very end for a big tip that you may not have considered that may change your mind about moving to the Durham area. Hey, and welcome to MyAgentJared, where you'll find real estate information that no one else is sharing with you. My name is Jared with the Ease Group over here at eXp Realty. I'm a Raleigh-Durham realtor with years of experience and a passion for helping clients make their real estate journeys as easy and stress-free as possible. Okay, let's get to it. Durham, North Carolina. Overall, Durham is a fantastic place to live. And if you've been thinking about moving here, you probably have a general idea of what to expect already. But let's go a little bit further and see what living here is really like. First things first, if you're moving to Durham, you need to understand what the culture's like. Here, it's very, very diverse. You got the perfect mix of an historic aesthetic meets a modern lifestyle vibes when it comes to Durham, because it's got a selection of restaurants, music and arts, social scenes, and sports. The majority of the population is a little bit younger, with everyone primarily being under the age of 45. The nightlife here is nothing like you compare in a big metropolitan area like a New York or a DC or a Miami, but for those that are looking, there is a social scene that can be found by everyone. You really just need to know where to look. Some of the more popular activities in the area include catching any of the more than 200 annual performances at the Durham Performing Arts Center. You've got the athletic park where you can see the Durham Bulls baseball. Cameron Indoor Stadium is there where you can catch Duke games if you can score tickets. There's any number of monthly cultural festivals that are hosted within the city. And then you've got the museums and plenty of restaurants to choose from. So if you're wanting to move here, consider this the type of environment for you and your family. And by the way, if you're liking this content, drop me a comment, give me a like, and click subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Next up, let's consider population density in the area. If you want to move to Durham, you definitely need to know that it's a pretty decent sized city. The population is about 304,000 people right now, and it is continuing to grow. Now, given this level of population, you can imagine that the traffic isn't always amazing, and you'd be right. But it's hard to completely escape any and all traffic in any decent sized city. So if you're on board with the culture, the population, and you're all right with traffic, now it's time to consider what types of homes are actually available for you in the Durham area. So let's get to these houses. Durham's got a huge variety of homes to choose from. It's consistently growing, so there are new construction opportunities if you're looking for a newly built home. Now, if you're not looking for new build, or you're not trying to be in an area where there's a lot of development, the town is established, so there are historic homes to choose from. And if you're not looking to get older homes, older homes, then there are some not so new homes to choose from. And they're at pretty much any price point that you're looking for. With what's listed right now, if you're looking for a single family detached home, the average price point is about $425,000 in Durham. Resale homes average at about $413,000, while new construction averages at about $488,000. Now keep in mind, these are average prices. You can find them for less expensive and more expensive. It all just depends on what you're looking for and where you're looking. So you got a little idea about average home costs in the area, but in addition to considering average home costs, you do want to consider the cost of living in any area that you're considering moving to. But don't worry, while everything seems to be more expensive these days, you'll find that the cost of living in Durham is just under what the national average is. So you're not going to find that it's more expensive to live here than it is in other parts of the area. Now, property taxes, on the other hand, in Durham are a little higher here than in the surrounding cities. Now, I've included that because if you're considering a specific area like Durham, you do want to take in consideration the cost of living in the area and how it compares to your salary. A great way to do that is to check what your income for your line of work would be in our area. So for example, in Durham, if you're a nurse, your average income might be $80,000 a year. Or if you're a networking engineer at Cisco Systems, it might be $125,000 a year. So just do some checking to see what your average income would be if you're considering new employment opportunities when you move to the area. And of course, one of the biggest concerns if you have kids is, what are the schools like in the area? Well, overall, the schools in Durham are considered above average. Some of the top public schools include Durham School of Arts and Voyager Academy. And you'll also find several great private schools like Durham Academy and the Trinity School of Durham and Chapel Hill. Now, I can't let you go without letting you know about the local restaurant spots. I mean, just look at me. I know where to find good food, and Durham has plenty of great places to choose from. You got places like Parazai, where you can find really great Mediterranean food, Azitra, where you can get great Indian. Mezcalito is absolutely a local favorite from Mexican. Nobody can go without catching the famous Dame's Chicken and Waffles. And then you got Nana's Steakhouse, which definitely rounds things out. So there you have it. Plenty of great places, and there's lots more to choose from. So those are a few things that you must know before you move to Durham. If you like what you hear and you're hoping to make the Durham area your home, get in touch. My team and I would love to help. Also, don't forget to snag my list of Durham preferred homes in the description below. And if you're not quite ready to take the next step and you just want to learn a little bit more about the Triangle area in general, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.